It's a lovely evening and we are expecting to have a cracker of a match here. It looks fresh with a bit of moisture and a grass cover. There will be some swing for the bowlers but also a good pitch to bat on. We have the match referee and both the captains in the centre. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Hasn't timed the ball at all, and the fielder will grab it. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. That was some smart bowling, enticing of the batsman to play at that one. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line with the ball. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a 2 if they run well. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Oh, that's very close. The umpire thinks otherwise. And he decides not to take the review. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. He's not going to miss out on those. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Overthrows. They really need to stop leaking those extra runs. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. Crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. That's high in the air. Exceptional. What a catch. Full marks for the catch. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. He didn't get any timing on that one. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Good shot for a single. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. And the batting power play comes to an end. Missing his line there, wide signalled. Captain will be more happy with his bowlers conceding only singles at this stage. That's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Good fielding, saving crucial runs for his team. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Shot, lovely shot, right from the middle of the bat. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. was a moral victory for the bowler. Good loud appeal. But the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Up in the air. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. In the air. Got him. That's a loose shot by the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. That's in the air. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, that's good. Not good if you're a batsman. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Captain will be more happy with his bowlers conceding only singles at this stage. Good bowling, it beats them all, ends up. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Squeeze a single there, good running. Umpire signals leg byes. It doesn't matter how the runs come as long as they're coming. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. He's not going to miss out on those. That's high in the air. High on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Spinner brought back from the other end. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. That's gone high. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. He didn't get any timing on that one. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Muscle, a magnificent shot for four. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Parried, and he's a good slip catcher. Bumrah strikes, and very quickly at that, in the fifth over.
Lovely lines, lovely lengths.
It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. That's an overthrow. These extra runs can prove to be costly in the end. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Not acceptable. This is just not right. Basic misfield like this can really cost them a lot. The captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. Turned away for a single. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Overthrows. They really need to stop leaking those extra runs. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beautiful shot by the batsman, that's 4 more. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Very important to keep wickets in hand because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Batsman losing his concentration there. He didn't get any timing on that one. Well, he has to bowl that one again. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here?
That's a big hit into the wind and probably gone.
Nicely worked away again.
Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Magnificent striking from the batsman. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Last ball coming up. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes. That could well be the